Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. It's another week, and it is another color cube collage. That is a mouthful. So this is my book. I have yet to do, I think one day we're going to do the front cover, but it's just a very plain journal I purchased. I think I actually purchased it so I could use these papers. It's made to take apart and use these papers in another journal if you're into journal making. These have been a lot of fun, and I think you all have enjoyed them. This was a week here, just in case you're new and you haven't seen this. This was a color cube collage. This here was a color cube collage. I love this. I love the fish and the owl. And then this is a new color cube collage. So I'd love to have you stick around, like I said, if you're new, because these are a lot of fun and it is a challenge. I'm doing these, and I used to do another weekly challenge every Sunday, and I substituted these. I was burned out on the other one. I had done that for a couple, 2-3 years, and I just couldn't do it anymore. This has no prompt. The only prompts this has are your colors. So it is quite fun, because what I have found by doing this, I'm finding a lot of items that I bought for junk journaling I forgot about. I either forgot about them or they're sitting around not being used. It's making me look in places I hadn't thought about looking in. So I'm really, really enjoying this, and I'm finding, some hidden treasures. I'm also using cut and glue books, cut and paste, whatever, ephemera books. These here are from my, oh gosh, what is the name of my, you buy these and you put these in your calendar. I can't think of the name of them right now. Let's see. Does it really matter? No, but it does to me. That way I don't have to take a cognitive test. It's this book, Happy Planner. Okay, isn't that awful? These stickers are from Happy Planner, which I hadn't used, so I'm using my Happy Planner stickers. So it's really a lot of fun. And I would much rather look for these prompts than prompts that I'm forced to look for. This here, you can just look for color prompts, not specific prompts like, something you find in nature, or an old receipt, or part of a napkin, whatever. So I'm really enjoying this. And for all of my returning viewers, subscribers, thank you. I love it when you sit with me around my craft table. And for all of my gals over on Patreon who support me here and as well over on Patreon, thank you very much. All right, so as you can see, this is from Volume 2. The Color Cube comes in 2 different boxes. There's a Volume 1 and a Volume 2. So I just went and grabbed out of Volume 2. This is number 189, and you can see greens. And I love greens. I will tell you, this color right here was a bit of a challenge to find. If you are working in paints, whether it be watercolor or acrylic, these here are the numbers according to your paints. We have Pistachio, here is the number, Meadowlark, Apple Green, Forest Green, and Dark Green. For those of you who do not want to purchase the boxes, I totally understand. I get it. I do list all of these in the description, so you can take note, like I said, if you're into the paints. And I have everything listed, so you can gather your paints, or you can gather as close as you can to these colors here. So this is number 189 out of Volume 2. So let me show you what I gathered. And this was a challenge for me because there's a lot of things that are all green. but I want to get the right greens, and I will show you how I've done that. So these are 2 pages out of the Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. I have 3 of these books that I have been having sit on my shelf for at least 3 years now, and I haven't touched them. I wanted to use them to make tags in a junk journal. Well, I've realized I really don't like junk journaling. I do have some journals, and one is a garden journal, and one is a blue journal, and then I have another personal journal that I keep important receipts in, say like if there's a roof repair, like when we had to get a new hot water tank, anything that pertains directly to our home, I keep those receipts in there. So I decided I'm going to look in my book for something. So I did that, and I found these 2 pages here, and I think they're quite lovely. They are a lot of green, okay? So in this one, I matched up this dark green here. This is a dark green, okay? So that matches quite lovely there. I do have some of the lighter color greens. We do have like somewhat of this green here in here. I think this is a good representation, even in these little marks right in here where the stems are, could even get past for this color green here, which is the Meadowlark, okay? So we have that page. I pulled this page because of this is more, to me, this is more of a sage. It's called Pistachio, but I consider this a sage green, and I think that goes quite lovely there. Again, there's a little tiny bit. This could be more of a gold or whatever, but just this little tiny hint coming off of the flowers. And we have a little bit of the darker green here. So I pulled those, and I do like the white background, only for the fact that there is going to be so much green in this, okay? So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get, and I did have to cut these down a little bit because this book obviously is smaller than these pages. So I am going to get these down first, and I guess I'm going to use this glue here. Sometimes I use my tape runner, which I think I will, because I don't want the pages crinkled. And then I will make a crease in that because that's going to overlap. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. And you were able to spend time with family and do some fun things. I always felt that after, and I don't mind if a little bit of this pink shows through. This does not bother me at all. I always feel after the 4th of July, summer's on its downhill mode. And we're going to put that one right there like that. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, so we have our background down. I'm just going to fold this a little bit. Get that crease in there. I just think this is such a fun book to be working in. Okay, so we have our background on here. So the other things that I have pulled, and I will just show you here, I did pull a couple tickets because I just thought if I'm going to do a collage, I just need to have a little variety. So I pulled these, I snipped these, the New York and Paris, so we're going to use those. I have this great head that I've been wanting to use. I have a whole bunch of these heads, and I just thought this would add some fun and whimsy to the collage. So I have her. I have this awesome gal here, which obviously you're going to know I'm going to switch heads. So I have her in her green, and she fits in very well with this green here, and then the darker green down here. There's some different shades of the green here. She fits in fantastic with this lighter green, even the green up here, and then you have the darker green right here. Then I have this sweet little piece of ephemera, and again, we're going with the dark green here, okay? And then I have this bird that I found in my stash, and this is perfect to go. This was the color that I really had a challenge finding. And I wanted to, you know, be true to the color and true to myself. There was some offshoots of this, but I didn't want to do offshoots. I really wanted to stick to task. I have this here that pretty much, it's somewhat of the same shade. I don't know if I'm going to use this. This is going to be backup. So I have these here, and then I pulled out, I want to incorporate some stamping in this. And I have this set of stamps right here, and I just love them. I think they're so pretty. I have yet to use them, and I made a promise to myself that I need to start using my stamps more. So I pulled these out, and I thought we could do some border stamping around the page here. And I wanted to make sure that they were all set and ready to go. So I did some stamping. So this here in my Stampin' Up, this is, oh, where's my other one? Okay, this is the, I don't think I'm using these, the celery. I'm using this one. This is Sage Shadow, and I think this goes pretty well with this here. So that is that green there. And then I have garden green, which is this green here, and that's pretty much your garden green here. This one here, it's perfect. This is Pear Tart by Memento, and this is, I think, a perfect match for this. That one right there. So I really want to use that one. Then I have Olive Grove by Memento, and I think this is super for the darker green right here. All right. So we're going to play with these. So I want to get some stamping done first. But I just have to decide. So this is how I'm going to decide. I did, obviously you can see I did the stamping here. And I am just going to roughly cut these out. And then I will be able to see which color I would like to put on here. So we have this one. And I think this is a really good way before you start stamping something, just to see how it will work in your project or your art. I call these projects because to me they are projects. And if you're nervous, you know, this is another thing you can do. If you're nervous about stamping on the paper or you're afraid it won't come out the way you want it, you could get a piece of paper. Now, I do have typewriter, or I still call it typewriter paper, that's showing my age, printer paper that is a cream color like this. So you could actually stamp on the paper like I am, and you could make, you know, kind of like a homemade washi tape. You could stamp on that and then cut it out like I am, and then you could just put it on your art, and you don't have to worry about making a mistake. So it's like, so say like if this was a cream color paper, I could just cut that out and I could just glue that on like that. So I have that color, and then I have to decide what stamp I like. I think this is really pretty. I like that one. I've got this here. This color I think is a little too light. And that's the same color. So I don't think I'm going to be using that one. Oh, I forgot one. This one is the Sage Shadow. So this is a little too light. So that one I'm going to set aside. These I will set aside here. I'm going to put them with the Sage. This here, I do like this because this is kind of subtle. And maybe what I will do is I will get another stamp to make some splashes around on the page using this pear tart. So this is still, I'm going to use that. So we'll just put that there. The Olive Grove I like. And again, maybe I'll get a splash stamp for that. I don't know if I want to do that in a border. Although I do like that in a border. I like that stamp too. And I do like the Garden Green. So maybe I could use the Olive Grove and the Garden Green, do a border around there. Let me just grab some, I call them splash stamps, and maybe we can do that first. All right, so I picked out something different. So this here is a little postage stamps, and I thought these might be kind of fun just to stamp around. And then I picked out these, which are just kind of like a coffee stain type circle. These here, I thought I would use this one here. Okay, so let's get these stamped up. I think I will use, I'll try the pear tart on this one. And where is my, here we go. I'll use this. So we'll try this. I'll do this here. All right, I think I'm just going to put this. I'm going to put this over here like this. Kind of blend in. Yeah, with that. Oh, I like that. We'll do these. And I do like this ring or little stain mark and this color here. I just think stamping can add so much. And when you do these, collages, you know, sometimes it doesn't take a lot. The ones that I had done previously, it appears that there's a lot in there. This one, really, it's not that bad. There's not too much in here. We'll do one more. I'm going to do it right up here on that branch, okay? Then I'm going to, I think what I will do next is we will just add a little bit of, and I'm not going to do a dark, I'm not going to do this really dark. I'm going to try this on, I might do, I think some people call it a second generation stamping. Now, I think I will use, I'll try the Olive Grove for this. And I'm just going to kind of Yeah, just really quick and light on this here. And I want to make sure it's upright. Okay. There, like that. So see, this is nice and dark. It almost looks like, see how dark that is? There, and I'll do one more. I'll do one down here in this corner. I'll do it right there. Okay, so that one's done. Okay, now what I'm going to do next is I do want to do a little bit of, and again, I may not do it all the way around. I really like this design here. I think that's pretty. So that is this one here. I like this one too, but this looks more like a quilt. I don't want anything. I don't want a quilt look. All right. So we're going to get this on here. Okay. And let's see, what did I say? The Olive Grove, right? That's the Olive Grove. I think so. I'm just going to have, yeah, because this here is the Garden Green. So this is the Olive Grove. And again, I'm just going to make sure. No, that's a little too dark. So let's find, what did I use here? I only have a couple. Unless that's what it looks like after it dries. Let's see. I had not New Sprout. I don't think that's Cottage Ivy. Northern Pine. Maybe it's Northern Pine. Let's try this. Nope, it's definitely not Northern Pine, so we will put that one back. See, isn't that silly? Maybe that is it, and then it just dries. I guess that might be it. So what did I say it was? Not Cottage Ivy. Must be the Olive Grove. Let's try it again. Not that it really matters, right? Yeah, okay. We'll use the Olive Grove. That's good. All right. So I'm only going to do a little bit down, not go that hard with it. And I'm going to do it this way just so I have a good handle on it. Okay, there's that. And we will do another little bit down here. Now, normally I wouldn't turn this, but I'm just doing it for the, so you can see. Okay, so we have that there. Yeah, I really like this stamp. I think it's really pretty. And we'll come across here. Now, these stamps, I believe I got from AliExpress. So I don't know. I can't list anything for you because I've had these for quite a while. But if you go on AliExpress or AliExpress, however, a lot of people say it differently. They have all kinds of border stamps in there. And you can get whatever you want. And they're I mean, the prices are really good too. You're not going to pay outrageous amounts of money for a stamp. Okay, I think that's good. I don't think I want to stamp anymore. Sometimes we can get a little heavy-handed. Okay, so let's get our images down. But yeah, I really like that. That's pretty. And the stamping does add just another little element. So, okie dokie. All right, so we have got... I think I want to put my gal, and I'm going to have to cut this gal's head off. Sorry. I really don't like cutting anybody's heads off. Just what I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to take her off here. I don't want to go down too far because I'm not sure how that neck, her neck is going to be here. Yeah, I'll just put her like that. So isn't she fun? Ha! I think she's just really cute. So I'm thinking about putting her there. But I want to put, I don't know if I want to put this over here. I thought about putting this here and then having her right there. Might be a little bit better. I want to keep her head on straight. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put her here. And I'm not going to outline or do anything around this. I just kind of want this in the background. Okay, we'll get her down. I see a lot of girls use those. I think they're called Stabilo pens. I don't have one. I don't know if I'm really interested. I know that it does bring out your work when you use one, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel I would be too heavy-handed on it and it would ruin my page. But this is something that you could, you know, outline her. But these are such fun heads. I'm trying to think where I got these. I will go back and I will list where I got these heads because they are just so, there's a whole variety and I love using them. I've used them in the past. Okay, so we're going to put, oh, and this bird, I don't know if I want it. I think I want the bird there, but I'm going to put these fun little stickers on. Because she's a fashion girl from New York to Paris. Okay, so there's Paris. And I want to put New York down here. And I think I'll just stick the bird up there. And I glue some stickers on. I don't glue all my stickers down. But some I do because, I don't know, maybe stickers have a tendency to lose their stickiness over the years. I don't know. I've never really done a study on it. So that there, and I guess I will put, should I put the bird there? Maybe I'll put the bird there because, again, it'll come up and around, all right? If I put the bird up here, I think I'm going to put the bird right down here by New York. And that way it'll carry it right up through. And that is our color cube for this week. So again, I want to thank everybody for sitting with me. I so enjoy your company. I love spending time with you. It really makes my day when I can get a video out. Summertime is kind of hard because I'm very busy outside. The girls over on my Patreon can see. I sometimes do behind the scenes of my home and what I do outside and all of that stuff. And we just have nice chats. So summer is hard because I am outside a lot, but I try to keep a schedule here for everyone on my YouTube because you do mean so much to me. And that is it for this week. I think this is a really cute, very cute collage. It was a challenge getting all of these greens in here, but I think I hit the mark. And I got to tell you, I really enjoy making these with you. So that's it, everybody. I want everyone to have a fantastic week, and I will see you in my next video. Alrighty, bye-bye.